I'm back. Rudrance for our Black and White Network. Well, every week we do an episode on this channel talking about the violence across the country. Generally speaking, now multiple times a week, we do something involving the disaster known as Lori Lightfoot, the mayor of Chicago. And we take a look at the weekend shootings briefly. And we usually tie it in with another Lightfoot story. Last week I also did a Cantrell down in New Orleans because she's another leftist lunatic mayor that has a major gun violence problem, right? And by gun violence, I really mean gang violence, criminals, right? Guns don't shoot people. People shoot people is how this actually works because there are many responsible gun owners out there. Well, finally, we have Lori Lightfoot, who is furious. Damn it to hell, she's had enough. She's furious. She's tired of this gun violence. She's tired of this gun violence. She's had enough. She's stomping her feet. She's drawing a line for shootings in Colorado, not in Chicago. Wait, what happened? What? What are you doing? Every weekend you have utter and complete warfare, and you're livid over a shooting in Colorado. Okay. I mean, nobody's wanting a shooting in Colorado. You get the point. But this is this past weekend. 3 teens among 20 shot. 3 fatally. 15-year-old girl right there. Scroll down here a little bit. And there was a 60-year-old woman that was one of the ones shot this last weekend. And then people of all other ages. My God, I believe there was a 15-year-old, 2 17-year-old boys involved. 2 teen boys involved in Chicago. Yeah, but Lori has got her mind in Colorado. Now, keep in mind, Lori Lightfoot is a proud member of that LGBTQ LMNOP community. So, the virtue signaling is strong here. Let's get to this. This is Fox News. That was Chicago 7. Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot blasted over city's violence after decreeing Colorado shooting. Yeah, she made some strong statements. She did. This is what she said. Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot was swiftly ridiculed for decreeing the mass shooting in Colorado, while her own city is plagued with rampant gang violence and fatal shootings. The Democratic mayor responded to the deadly shooting at a gay nightclub in Colorado, where 5 people were killed, dozens were injured, by saying it made her, quote, sick. Quote, I'm sick of this shit. How many people need to be murdered? How many lives torn apart? Until it actually stops. We don't have to live like this. We don't have to die like this. She wrote on Twitter Sunday. How many people have to be killed, Lori Lightfoot? Indeed. How many? Before you actually recognize that you got this situation from Colorado happening every week. Every week in Chicago. But this is what you come out and you're enraged about? Interesting. Lori Lightfoot, do I have to tell you that everybody that gets shot in Chicago are all gay or lesbian or trans? Will you wake up then? I'm just wondering. This past weekend, at least 20 were shot and 3 killed in gang-related shootings in the Windy City, according to ABC 7. Lightfoot's tweet quickly got ratioed, with Twitter users calling on the mayor to address her own city's problems with violence. Conservative radio host Dan O'Donnell tweeted, quote, I'm not sure, but it seems like you might be in a position to do something about the murders in Chicago. That's probably asking too much, Dan. It's probably asking too much. Others mocked the mayor's seemingly tone-deaf tweet. Conservative pundit and talk show host, the great Dave Rubin, he just called her a clown. There's plenty of emojis right there. Do they have a Beetlejuice emoji? Maybe we should be looking that up. Journalist Sergey Hashmi reminded the mayor, quote, "My sister in Islam, you're literally the mayor of Chicago." Meaning, hey, you know, you can actually do something about the violence, the gun violence, the Chicago shootings that are actually happening in Chicago every single weekend. You yourself can actually do something about that, but you're not gonna. You're not going to. Former ESPN sportscaster Janine Edwards also tweeted, "Where's the Democrats' outrage for the murders in her own city?" Wow. Every week, gangs and criminals are running the place, not you. Conservative writer for The Federalist, Chad Felix Green, likewise reminded the mayor, "Chicago girl, there were 9 shootings yesterday." Many others asked the mayor if her tweet was, quote, a joke or if it was a parody account. Homicides in the Deep Blue City rose to the highest number in 25 years in 2021, according to the police department, outpacing New York City, that's saying a lot right now, and LA, that's also saying a lot right now because they too are run by ludicrous, did I say ludicrous? Ludicrous Democratic leadership. Yeah, so if you don't check the appropriate boxes for Lori Lightfoot, F you. You're not getting a fire out of her. Bodies dropping all over the place in Chicago. Just dropping. Every weekend. I mean, I know for a fact we've done, multiple 40-plus people shot in a weekend multiple times now. Multiple times now. During these little Lori Lightfoot, let me shine some light on how big of a wreck you are as a mayor. But you're outraged. You're furious over the shooting in Colorado. Nobody's condoning the shooting in Colorado, obviously. But it seems to me like you lack the self-awareness. You lack the fire. You lack the burning. You lack the outrage that your city desperately needs. But you're mad about this because what? It checked some of the same boxes that you check? Well, you know you are black, and I'm willing to bet a lot of the people that are getting shot and killed in Chicago are black. Do they have to be gay, lesbian, or trans as well? Bisexual for you to give a shit about them? Or you only give a shit because you think it might check a hate box narrative, too? Oh, shit, we hit the daily quadruple here. Let me get angry. I don't blame these people for calling you out. You're a wreck. You suck. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network supporters. Beetlejuice is piss hot mad. In between dancing the cha-cha and singing karaoke. She's furious. Wow. Peace. I'm out. Till next time, Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First, 25% off USA First. Go now.